Hello guys, it's me, Donated Orb 90, and today I'll be reacting to a SonicFrontiers Switch gameplay analysis by GameXplain. Let's begin. I didn't really pay that much attention to the actual, trailer that they showed for Nintendo Switch. The only thing I paid attention to was the actual the actual cyberspace levels. That's the only thing I was paying attention to.
Of course, the most important element from this gameplay is the fact that it's running
on
Nintendo Switch hardware.
It looks good for a Nintendo Switch game. Agreed, yeah.
It's displayed at a lower resolution with what looks like a 30 FPS cap.
Actually, I couldn't tell that. I thought they were just using the footage of SonicFrontiers that they were actually using for the other trailers. I didn't realize it was the actual Switch version. Okay, now you need a keen eye to see that.
Sonic gets close enough to them. Although that pop-in was also prevalent in the IGN footage, presumably running on a development piece.
Yeah, you see, I couldn't actually tell.
It's still subject to change till it officially comes out.
What was that Sonic spin he just did?
By then, we'll see. Though the Switch port already looks impressive so far, the visual style remains intact, the frame rate is stable, and even particle effects like
now watch the game run like complete garbage on release.
It stacks up pretty well to the 4K footage we've seen this month. It's likely the amount of cherry-picked sections of the game that run well on Switch, but we'll see if that's true come release day. Now let's take a look at the contents of the trailer itself. It starts off with some typical gameplay of Sonic running through the Starfall Islands, but what's important to note here is that Sonic doesn't seem to be magnetized to the surfaces like he appeared to be in previous footage. This was pointed out by Corey on Twitter. He's actually using momentum to run up this surface. He even slows down near the top.
Oh, so finally momentum. So people won't be talking about the game having no momentum.
Traversal and make lots of fans happy who were initially concerned at the lack of proper momentum physics. But what's this? A structure with
I didn't recognize that.
We've seen structures
Eggman.
Like this in previous gameplay videos, but never this close. This is also the only piece of evidence that Dr. Eggman will play some part in the story.
Yep.
As it was previously implied that Sonic would be facing a new threat. Maybe Eggman will be an accomplice this time.
Please don't be like Sonic Lost World,
I'm hoping these structures will
where after Sonic deals with the supposed final villain, Eggman's the secret final boss.
Sega PR said today that Sonic would be able to interact with citizens of the Starfall Islands, so maybe that's who these are? Either that or their wildlife. We did see them before in the IGN footage, but now we can't help but wonder if we'll be able to speak to them. Sega PR also confirmed the names of some of the enemies in Frontiers, like these types simply called soldiers getting homing attacked to oblivion.
They have generic names.
A boss called Ninja. Later, he pulls off a sick counter move on a banger and unleashes a speedy air attack on a bubble. We've already seen plenty of
generic names.
Though what we haven't seen is the new special zone called cyberspace. This scene right here reveals that these towers we've been seeing since the game's initial reveal are gates that lead to cyberspace levels that feature traditional, fast-paced, speed-running action platforming. Judging by this very brief snippet of
that other level, that city level, I can't wait to play. Green Hill Zone, not so sure. That level has been.
One level in particular looks modeled after Green Hill Zone.
Isn't it? Oh, it's what is it called again? So it's not Green Hill Zone. It's just a level designed after Green Hill Zone. Nah, it's Green Hill Zone, buddy.
Like Radical Highway or City Escape. And wow, there are quite a lot of highways here. Sega PR released some screenshots of these cyberspace levels, and Green Hill Zone looks to take some assets from Sonic Generations and Forces, as noted by the Tikis. The highway level screenshot shows some signs.
Oh, I like that. Look at that. That looks cool. That looks like a cold shot of Sonic running through the city.
The same language shown in the very first teaser for SonicFrontiers from last year. This must be the language of the ancient civilization that inhabited the Starfall Islands, the Coco. Or is this the language of the mysterious villains in the game? Only time will tell. After the cyberspace levels, Sonic gets a key that will allow him to continue the story. Before the trailer concludes, a montage plays of Sonic running and fighting. ending with a brief pre-rendered
Okay, now this they have pre-rendered cutscenes back in Sonic games. That's so cool.
On the left. This young girl is named Sage, and she cautions the Sonic throughout the game to leave the Starfall Islands despite his mission to save Amy and Tails. Sage sounds like she could be a friend or foe, but I'm willing to bet she's more of a friend working under the villain of this story, as she's trying to help Sonic by telling him to leave. Because
that's kind of cool.
She knows the dangers that await him on these islands. But that's all we got to see of the SonicFrontiers Switch port from today's Nintendo Direct, as well as some new features like the cyberspace levels. Did you find anything that we might have missed in this analysis?
Nope. You found way more than I did.
And check out the videos on the right for more topics you might be interested in.
Alrighty.
Until next time, everyone.
Yep, it's the end of the video.
Bye.